So this is the Bioengineering Masters of Engineering degree program, and it's a one-year non-thesis professional degree. It is offered both fully online and on campus, meaning that some students can take the program without ever setting foot on campus and still benefit from all that we have to offer here at Illinois. There are also two concentrations in the program, one in bioinstrumentation, which is a very strong kind of strength of campus, especially with the Beckman Institute nearby. And then the other is a little more customizable, and we call that one general bioengineering. And the curriculum that we offer is focused on really preparing for industry. Certainly students who have graduated from this program work at large companies within industry in pharmaceuticals, but some also go work at startups, and I'll talk about some of the skill that they gain that makes them competitive for those. Some of our students also can choose to continue on in their studies, either through medical school, dentistry, pharmacy school, or other graduate educations. But really our goal is to place people directly into industry after this one-year program. We like to think of this program kind of as a stepping stone to a career in healthcare, whether that be industry or other kind of ventures into education. And we also offer a lot of the professional type of education that you might expect from more of a vocational program. Sometimes what are known as the soft skills, which I like to think of as the employable skills. We work a lot on teamwork and communication skills. You learn project management skills. So a lot of things that are really valued in industry, you get really condensed in this one-year program. And it's also a very unique curriculum amongst Granger, Illinois programs, as well as across the nation, in that it bridges bioengineering with business and entrepreneurship. So several of our core courses that you would take in the program are business focused, but business in the context of bioengineering. So, market analysis within medical devices. And then the rest is in the bioengineering realm. So kind of core skills that every bioengineer needs to know to succeed in industry. And we also believe in teaching it in an innovative way. And so a lot of our core courses in the curriculum are taught through case-based learning, where you're working on real-world problems in small groups, really benefiting from the diversity of students who join our programs. And so some of our students come from a more basic science background, some come from other engineering disciplines, some have been out in industry for 5-10 years. So it's a variety of experiences that people bring in. And that's why we really like to have them working in these groups, learning from each other, as well as from our awesome instructors. There's one really unique collaboration that happens in our program. We have a year-long capstone collaboration as part of the MEng. Like I mentioned, it's really part of project management experience. And so our undergraduate program has about 80 to 100 students per cohort. The Masters of Engineering is between 20 and 40 throughout the years. And then the Carle Illinois College of Medicine has between 32 and 40 students. And all of these have a capstone requirement. So just this past year, we joined forces between our awesome high-ranked bioengineering undergraduate degree, our newly accredited Carle Illinois College of Medicine, and then our Masters of Engineering program to create a comprehensive capstone experience where all three programs work together in a realistic setting on real problems. And the MEngs are really the glue that holds all of it together. They're the project managers. They also bring in their technical or scientific expertise to the projects. It's really kind of a holistic experience for all of the teams involved. So if you haven't heard of Carle, Illinois College of Medicine, it's the first of its kind of research intensive engineering infused medical school. And so these are students who typically have an engineering background and are pursuing an MD degree or a doctor degree. And we get to work with them as they go through their education. And several of these have spawned into startups or, small companies and ideas where our students are really leading medical innovation here on campus, and our MN students are certainly a part of that pipeline. Another thing that we really foster in the on-campus program, a little less in the online program, is the Maker Lab Network of Illinois. And so all of our students, in addition to being trained in business and engineering, as well as those professional skills, they get that hands-on experience in our Maker Labs. So depending on the project that they're partnered with, they may get to use our art and design labs or spaces down in Enterprise Works, where some of our companies are in research parks, or maybe even the simulation center, which is my next slide. We do a lot of work with the Simulation Center. And so we have projects related to virtual reality, task trainers, and all sorts of other types of ways that we can train physicians for the future. And a lot of our MN students have said that this is one of the kind of core experiences that they really felt like they were ready, because in the Simulation Center, you're bringing your engineering device and testing it with doctors and nurses and getting feedback right there in the field. And so it's unlike an experience you could have anywhere else. So in this combined capstone, we really have a lot of goals that are going to bring together everything in our curriculum and really make sure that our students are ready for those jobs in industry. And so the first of those is project management and leadership. Like I mentioned, the MN students here are the glue. They're holding all of the undergraduate teams and the CI Med students together to make sure that the project meets its goals. So they're in charge of breaking down all of the tasks. They do a lot of the next one, the user-centric design experience. So our students go through the I-Core program, which is an NSF program that helps to train engineers how to do needs identification and market analysis. They get an interdisciplinary team experience, and they are typically the liaison to the client. And so the client may be someone at a company, someone in a research lab, a physician, or it may be another student even. And those MN students are getting to harness those communication skills and really be the face of the project. And so some of our students will come in and say, maybe my background's in physics or in chemistry, and not understand, how they can contribute to one of these capstone projects in such a short amount of time, right? 3 weeks into the semester, and you're already managing a team of engineers. So these are some of the project examples from last year. We have here a kind of hardware project that was measuring pressures from inside of an arm muscle. This one here is an ultrasound-based device that measures bladder levels to notify patients who don't have sensation when it's time to void the bladder. This is a prosthetic connector, and prosthetics that go into the bone or are ossified prosthetics need to connect. This one here is a data science project that's looking at different images from a pathology lab and categorizing them and helping with diagnostics. And we also had here just a surface coating on a medical screw, and how that surface coating as a process could be added to get more value and better integration. And so in each of these, there's always a basic science type of component. There's a more engineering hands-on building component. There's a testing component. So everyone has a role to play in these projects. And, as I said, a lot of these are from companies or local company startups or from big industry sponsors. And so these products have gone on to be in the market since they've gone through our programs. And so if you didn't have a Capstone experience or just want to have another one because they're so fun, the MEng is really a great way to get you that realistic experience while you're a manager and leader in the bioengineering field. So the MEng degree, again, if you join late, is a one-year professional master's program that combines leadership, project management, and engineering skills, all put together to try to create leaders for medical innovation.